Part1 class. I am Dr. Rachna Rana. In this video, I will discuss about polynomial. What do you mean by polynomial? Polynomial word comes from poly. Poly means many. And nomial means term. That means we can say that it means many terms. Polynomial means many terms. A polynomial is made up of terms that are only added, subtracted, or multiplied. A quadratic polynomial A quadratic polynomial in x with real coefficients is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers. Whether they are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -1, anything. They should be real numbers. With a not equal to 0 means here a cannot 0. If it is 0, then it will not quadratic polynomial. Now, next point is, what is a degree? What is degree? Degree means the highest exponent. Degree means highest exponent. Highest exponent of the variable. For example, here we take 7x raised to power 5. This is the degree. This is the highest exponent. This is also called power. Here we take 2x raised to power 2. Here we take 3x raised to power 3. Which is the highest exponent? 5. Thus we can say that the highest exponent of variable in the polynomial is called the degree of polynomial. Highest exponent is called the degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial. For example, we have given statement 2x raised to power 4 plus 5. In this statement, 4 is the highest degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial, that is 4. That is 4. Now next point is polynomial of degrees 1, 2 and 3 are called linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. Means polynomial of degree. Degree of polynomial is 1. That is called linear equation. 2. That is called quadratic polynomial. 3. That is known as cubic polynomial. Degree of polynomial is 1. Then we say that is called linear polynomial. When degree of polynomial is 2, then we say that is quadratic polynomial. When degree of polynomial is 3, then we can say that this is a cubic polynomial. Now next point is a polynomial can have terms which have constants like polynomials have constants. Constants like 3, minus 20, 10, etc. These are called the constants. Variables are like x and y. These are called the variables. And exponents, x raised to power 2, y raised to power 3. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. These are the exponents of variable. These can be combined using addition, subtraction, multiplication, but not division. The zero of a polynomial. The zeros of a Now next point is the zeros. The zeros of a polynomial, for example, that is px, are precisely the x coordinates of the point. X coordinates of the point. Where graph y is equal to px. Where graph of y is equal to px intersects the x-axis. Intersects the x-axis. The zeros of a polynomial px are precisely the x coordinates of the points. Means polynomial 0. Zeros of polynomial, that should be x coordinates of the point, and in graph y is equal to px which intersects the x-axis. If alpha and betas are the zeros of quadratic polynomial, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, ax raised to power 2 plus bx plus c, then sum is equal to sums of zeros, that is known as alpha plus beta. That will be equal to minus b over a. Minus b is equal to minus coefficient of x over coefficient of x raised to power 2. And like this, product of zeros, alpha, beta, that is equal to c over a. And c is the constant term. Constant term. And a is the coefficient of x raised to power 2. For example, here we take one equation, that is we take here 3x raised to power plus 4x plus 6. This value is called A, this value is called B, and this is called C, because it is a coefficient of x raised to power 2, and this one is coefficient of x, and this is the constant term. So if we have to find sum of zeros in polynomial, then we take this formula. We put this formula like this: alpha plus beta is equal to minus b over a. Here minus b, minus symbol is as it because it is used in formula. B is 4 over a. A is 3. And like this, product of zeros also you can find out c over a. That is 6 over 3. And here 3 is cut with 6. 3 was the 3, 3 2 is the 6. Now you can say that product of zeros is 2. That is alpha beta. And sums of zeros, that is alpha plus beta, that is minus 4 by 3. Now, if we have given cubic polynomial, this formula is implement only quadratic polynomials. Quadratic polynomials. This formula is implemented only on quadratic polynomials. But if we have cubic polynomials, then we have to use different formulas. Then we should take different formulas. For example, we have given 4x raised to power 3 plus 2x raised to power 2 plus 3x plus 6 equal to 0. This equation is given. And we have to find out sums of zeros and product of zeros. For finding sums of zeros and product of zeros, in this we will use different formulas. We will use alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b over a, that is equal to minus coefficient of x raised to power 2 over coefficient of x raised to power 3. Second, here we use alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to C over A. And its formula will be coefficients of x over coefficient of x raised to power 3. And third, alpha beta gamma is equal to minus D over A minus constant term over coefficient of x raised to power 3. For proving these formulas, we use this equation. We have given A is equal to 4, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, and D is equal to 6. These are the coefficient values of x raised to power 3, x raised to power 2, x and constant term. Now first, in this formula, we put alpha plus beta plus gamma minus equal to minus B over A. That means minus 2 over 4. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to C over A. That is 3 over 4. Alpha beta gamma, that is equal to minus D over A. This is minus 6 over 4. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. That value will be cut. We have to cut that value. Minus 1 over 2 means we have to convert this value in simplest form. 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. That is minus 3 by 2. Now, next point is zeros. We have to keep in mind these formulas are implemented only when polynomial is cubic polynomials. Cubic polynomials. If alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of cubic polynomial, means ax raised to power 3 plus bx raised to power 2 plus cx plus d equal to 0, then we have to implement these formulas. Now next point is zeros. Alpha, beta, gamma follow the rules of algebraic identities. Here alpha plus beta whole square. Alpha plus beta whole square is equal to alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. And if we have given alpha square plus beta square and we have to find out equal value, then we can say that we can put like this. Here alpha square plus beta square equal to alpha plus beta whole square plus 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta, means this formula is converted in these formulas. According to requirement, we have to change formula. And next point of polynomial is division algorithm. If we have given px and gx, any two polynomials, if we have given px and gx, any two polynomials, then we have to keep in mind gx, second polynomial, can never be 0. Then we can say that Px is equal to Gx multiplied Qx plus Rx. That means here we implement this formula. Here we implement this formula. Dividend is equal to divisor multiply quotients quotient plus remainder. According to Px and Gx, here Px is dividend and Gx is divisor. Qx, which we will find out after the dividing Gx by Px, that is represented by Qx, and remainder is represented by Rx. This method is used in division algorithm. Till now, I only discuss about what is a polynomial. Polynomials are three types. First is linear, first is linear, second is quadratic, and third is cubic. These three things we have to discuss in this video. First, linear. Linear equation, linear polynomial. For example, this is a linear polynomial. 2x, 3x, y, z, etc. And quadratic polynomial. This is ax raised to power 2 plus just a minute. In this, we discuss first point. What do you mean by polynomial? Poly plus nomial. Poly means many. Nomial means terms. Then we discuss types of polynomial. There are three types of polynomial: linear, quadratic, and third is cubic. Linear, degree of polynomial 1, degree of polynomial will be 1 in case of linear polynomial, and in case of quadratic polynomial, degree of polynomial will be 2, and cubic polynomial, degree of polynomial will be in cubic polynomial 3. And these are all called highest exponent of polynomial. Either we can say that highest power of any variable. For example, here we take 2x. Its highest power is 1. If we take 3x raised to power 2, in this value, highest exponent is 2. And in cubic, for example, 4x raised to power 3. This is highest exponent of polynomial. 1 represent to linear, 2 represent to quadratic, 3 represent to cubic polynomial. Third point I discuss in this video about sum of zeros and product of zeros. Minus b over a equal to c over a. And fourth, we discuss sums of zeros minus b over a and product of zeros minus d over a. But in fourth point, we discuss about cubic polynomial. So we have to find 2 times sum of zeros. For example, here we take alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is equal to minus b over a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, that is equal to c over a. And in product of zeros, we take alpha beta gamma, that is equal to minus d over a. And this case is discussed in quadratic polynomial. In this case, sum of 0 means alpha plus beta. Product of 0 means alpha beta. Thank you.